here. And don't go anywhere just yet. And if you want to face that way, we can wave goodbye. About to get married. Alright, so turn around and face that way. Don't go anywhere just yet. And then do you guys want to hold hands? How do you want to? Yeah, looks good.
Mickey, we all good? Perfect.
Alright, I'm going to cue the musician here for your song. Yep. Like, so when to see Joe, you're going to kind of make that right turn to go behind the chairs. This is your big fanfare. Alrighty, off we go. Congratulations, you two.
Thank you.
Share this day with you, surrounded by your love and support, is a real treasure to them. Being here with Kirby and Scott serves as a reminder to us all that the commitment of a couple in marriage is of the heart, body, mind, and soul, and is for the intention of mutual love, help, and comfort through the trials and triumphs of life. Something that's very important to them is knowing that you all here today love and support them in their marriage. And in that spirit, they have asked you to participate in their wedding in what is called a ring warming ceremony. Inside this pouch are the rings that Kirby and Scott will be exchanging later in their ceremony. Now, I'm going to begin now by passing the ring to you first. And each one of you will have an opportunity to hold the ring. As you hold the ring, pause for just a moment to make a silent wish or a blessing for Kirby and Scott's marriage, and then pass it on to the next person for their turn. Let the rings make their way all the way around here. Okay, and Janice, when they get to you, if you would just hold them until the appropriate time when I ask you for them. That'll work. Working with Scott and Kirby has been an amazingly creative experience. It's been fun as well. As you know, they are not your typical couple, and rather than a formal or stuffy ceremony, they wanted a ceremony that had a casual, a friendly, and a fun feeling to it. A ceremony that would celebrate their time and adventures together, the happiness and the unconditional love that they've shared and will continue to share as a married couple. So you will find that their ceremony not only has some tradition, but also a lot of whimsy and humor as well. In that spirit, I'll begin by sharing some fun facts and tidbits about the two of them they wanted to share with you today. Some you may know, some of them may be a surprise. For example, did you know that exactly 1 year ago today is when Kirby and Scott had their first date at the burger joint? Okay, that must be, are you Beverly?
Yes.
Beverly, you will be happy to know that they did get separate checks. So today will not be only celebrated as your wedding day, Kirby and Scott, but also your togetherversary day, which means the two of you that neither one of you is ever allowed to forget this date. Of course, Walt Disney World has in their relationship. Their first visit here together was for Kirby's 21st birthday this past January, where they not only fell in love with one another, but also this magical place as well. Funny story, Kirby actually proposed to Scott at a toll booth on the way up to Walt Disney World. Something totally random, the way that Kirby does many things, and many things he said, but of course, Scott could not say no. But is Walt Disney World enough for Kirby and Scott? Of course not. In addition to being pass holders at Walt Disney World, they also have Universal, Busch Gardens, and SeaWorld passes, and just got an apartment in Orlando so that they could spend their weekends at their favorite places. I guess you could say that theme parks are kind of an important part of their relationship. And one more fun fact. Did you know that before meeting Kirby, Scott had never ridden on a roller coaster? Yes. In fact, he would stand outside and wait while Kirby would ride. Then Scott would force Kirby on It's a Small World. When the theme music got stuck in both of their heads, Kirby convinced Scott to get on the coaster. And it's been loops, barrels, rolls, twists, and turns ever since. Now, for both of them, their favorite rides at Disney are roller coasters, of course, including Space Mountain, Rock and Roller Coaster, and Expedition Everest. Do they love Disney? Of course, they do. So now I'm going to ask, Scott, do you take Kirby to be your wedded husband, to cherish in love and friendship, in strength and in weakness, good times and bad, to love him faithfully today, tomorrow, until the end of time? Kirby, do you take Scott to be your wedded husband, to cherish in love and friendship, in strength and weakness, good times and bad, to love him faithfully today, tomorrow, and until the end of time? Well then, I guess this roller coaster may proceed on. Kirby and Scott, you've known from the first day you met to this moment that you were meant to be together. Look at one another and always remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another. Friend, companion, lover, and even teacher, for you've learned much from one another in the time you've been together. In a moment, you'll say a few words that will take you across the threshold of life, and things will be different than they were before today. For after these vows, you shall say to the world, we are more than friends or companions. We are the other halves of each other's souls, and we are a married couple. Unshakable through any storm, unbreakable in the face of any stress. A promise both of you simply refuse to ever break. I ask you now, as you're holding hands, to please look down at each other's hands, because those hands are going to play a very important part in your marriage together. And I'd like to share a verse with you about the importance of always holding your hands together and those hands touching each other always with love. These are the hands of your best friend, young and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will passionately love you and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch, will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will hold you when fear and grief temporarily comes your way. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of joy as well as tears of sorrow. These are the hands that will give you support and encouragement to chase down your dreams. These are the hands that will hold you tight as together you struggle through difficult times. These are the
the moment we first met over that cheeseburger. I knew you would become that habit that I would embrace, and as I stand here today and take you as my husband, I promise to always trust you, even when you say it's just a 200-foot drop at 70 miles an hour. I promise to always forgive you, like I did after you got me to go on Rock and Roller Coaster for the first time by saying it's just like Splash Mountain. I promise to always be there for you in good times and in bad, like we were there for each other after getting sick on that Harry Potter ride. I promise to always be honest with you, so when I say I don't want to ride Small World again, I mean it. I promise to always listen and understand your thoughts and feelings, even when I'm asking you to ride Expedition Everest for the 6th time in a row, and all you want to do is go home. I promise to make every day with you magical, so our life together is one of those stories with the happiest of happy endings. And most importantly, I promise to always love, honor, and respect you unconditionally until I become one of the 999 happy haunts in the Haunted Mansion. In other words, forever.
Give myself to you in marriage. I promise to encourage and inspire you, laugh at your impersonations of Disney bride pre-shows, and to comfort you in times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and in bad, when life seems easy and when it seems hard, when our love is simple and when it is an effort, and when wait times are 5 minutes and when they're 15. I promise to cherish you, hold you in the highest regard, and always ride with you the first time we try a new roller coaster. These things I give to you in all the days of our lives.
Now, you just heard some amazing vows. And in addition to the vows and the exchange of rings, Scott and Kirby are beginning a new tradition. So I'm going to ask them to please come over to the table and demonstrate as I explain what they're going to be doing. On the table, you'll see a box, a bottle of wine, and 2 letters. Now I'm going to ask Kirby, since you're closer, to please open the bottle, or the box, and Scott, for you to place the bottle of wine in the box. I'm going to each ask you now to take your letters that you've written to one another and place them into the box. These are letters that Kirby and Scott have written to one another, and it could be anything they wanted to say to one another that had to do with maybe their wedding day or how they fell in love or what made them decide to get married. But the letters are sealed and neither one of them has seen what the other has written. So I'm going to ask you now to close the box and not open that box until your first anniversary. Okay? On your first anniversary, you'll open the box, you'll take out the wine, you'll enjoy it, of course. If it has to be chilled, you can take it out with it. That's okay. And you'll read the letters to one another that you've written. Okay? And you'll enjoy your first anniversary celebration that way. Then, after you've enjoyed the wine and the letters, you're going to write new letters to one another, put a new bottle of wine in the box, close it up again until your second anniversary. And on your second anniversary, you'll do the same. So what's going to happen as their years together go by, first of all, they've established this wonderful tradition of enjoying a bottle of wine on their anniversary, and also enjoying the letters that they've read or that they've written to one another. So there's 2 benefits. Number 1, lots of good wine, and number 2, a wonderful written history of their marriage and their lives together. So today begins your new marriage, but also your new tradition. here merely to bear witness to their marriage and their ceremony, but to celebrate it with them. Scott and Kirby, as your ceremony comes to a close, I offer these kind words and a little advice. May your home be a magic kingdom filled with love, kindness, magic, and laughter. May you always be each other's greatest friend, best friend, and Prince Charming. At the end of each day, when you wish upon a star, may you close your eyes being thankful for the great good fortune in having found each other. And long, long years from now, may you look at one another and be able to say, with you, I've lived a life I always wanted to live. And may you always remember two lines from one of your favorite songs called Only Memories Remain. Our earthly bodies will surely fall, but the love we share outlives us all. With those words in mind, with the love that the two of you so obviously share, and with the love of your family and friends gathered here, here's to the next 30,000 years on Spaceship Earth. While none of us knows for sure what you'll see or do, I do know it will be quite an adventure that you'll take and make together. Here's to the future. It is now my pleasure and honor to pronounce you a married couple. You may now share your first kiss as husband and husbands. Honored family and friends, please rise to greet for the very first time the happiest couple on this spaceship Earth.
Thank you, Joe.
Yay! Congratulations, you did it! There you go. Great job, you did it!
Oh, we did it.
You
We
made
did
it!
it.